Every year, thousands and thousands of students, in fact, I should say millions of students enter the biotech sector, and they all head to one single channel, that is Biotecnika. And our comments are flooded with only one question. Is biotech the next big revolution? Is it really going to be the revolution? Is it really going to be the future career for all of us? So today I have decided that I'll make a clear picture, true story, no bias about the biotech sector. Yes, I have worked in the biotech sector for the last 20 years. Agreed that I have worked with some of the best scientists and seen research transforming in this AI era. But each time somebody says AI is going to revolutionize biotech or biotech is going to be the next revolution, I always take that with a pinch of salt. The reason is because biotech as such is not the revolution. Now, I'll give you two examples. So a child in California was suffering from sickle cell anemia. If he was born 100 years ago, his death was guaranteed. But he was given a medicine. The name of the medicine is Casgevy. And now he's symptom-free, he's healthy, and he'll survive. That's one story. But we'll be like, this story happened to someone. How does it connect to the biotech revolution, right? Okay, let's take another example. The COVID-19 pandemic came. I considered myself one of the experts in biotech, and I also said it will take 5 years to come up with the vaccine, how much ever they try. Because I knew how clinical trials work, I knew how things are. But humans always beat expectation when there is desperation. We all were desperate. We wanted a solution. We got the solution. From first few months of lockdown to a full-blown vaccine in less than 1 year. How did that happen? So to say that biotech is going to be the next revolution, my question is that revolution has already happened and you have experienced it. Now the question is, how do you take it forward? But like I said, I'll show you the dark side of biotech also. Hold on with me. Biotech itself is not the revolution. There are so many revolutions happening inside biotech, which is worth noticing if you are trying to enter or you're already into the biotech market. The first thing which we have always known is CRISPR, gene editing tool, and Casgevy is one such, the first approved cure using CRISPR. So gene editing is one big example, which is one big revolution which is happening inside biotech. So to say that is biotech going to be the big revolution will be wrong. Instead, biotech is already undergoing a revolution which is transforming life. Example is CRISPR. Second example, mRNA platform. We all popularly know how vaccines were made during COVID. So we took the virus, we made it weak, and then we injected it inside our body. But actually, really, they were still viruses, right? Why should I inject a viral particle inside my body? I should not. There was born mRNA platform, and you should know this. You should be proud to know this. A student of India, Mihir, holds that patent for Moderna. mRNA platform was built, and that has been proven at scale. Now we are trying to develop cancer vaccine using mRNA platform. Imagine the same mRNA platform which was used to replace the viral particle and inject our non-viral particle as a vaccine is now being utilized to develop cancer vaccine. So that's second revolution. Third revolution is AI in drug discovery. You already are witnessing it. AlphaFold is compressing research timelines. Drug repurposing is one big achievement so far. Look at this. A salbutamol, an asthma inhaler, can now be used in psoriasis treatment. There is so much which is happening. Now let's look at cell therapy. CAR-T curing cancers that were death sentences as soon as, we lost, Steve Jobs because of pancreatic cancer, right? What if he was right now? We probably would have saved him, right? So CAR-T curing cancers is one such story. So I just told you about 4 stories. There are many other stories which is already happening right now. Now my honest opinion here is, yes, biotech is undergoing a revolution. Biotech is not the next revolution. Biotech is happening. The revolution is happening. But here comes the truth which you are not asking. Is biotech going to be a mass employment generator for all of you? Is biotech going to get you the job of your dream? That question nobody is asking. That question depends on 4 things. Of course, it's a dream, it's a passion. So that's very, very important. Do you like the subject? Can you die for the subject? Can you wake up at 2 o'clock night and still work for that particular topic? If the answer is yes, you are passionate about it. Okay, that's number 1, have passion. The second, invest your effort in that particular field which is going to grow in the future. For example, I told you 4-5 options already. Cell therapy, AI in drug discovery, mRNA platform, CRISPR. Okay, these are the 4-5. But if I have to say that the future belongs to those who will invest in the trending technologies of the future today. So yes, of course you're ready. Now the third factor, which is very important. If I invest my effort in learning this, will I get immediate job or I have to wait for 20 years to get my first job? That's very important. For example, if I say you do a PhD in marine biology, right? Marine biotechnology. There's hardly 4 to 5 companies in the world who might employ you. So now you have to wait for, not 20 years, but at least probably a few years to get the right job in your core field. So don't do that. So first, have passion. The second, invest effort in the field which will be trending in the future. The third is, are there enough companies today to sustain me? Okay. And number 4, very important, will that pay me enough money in currently and in the future? Most students don't talk about money. Most parents shy away from money. Most professors shy away from money because they all feel that money is secondary. No, money is primary. The moment you have passed out, you have to earn money. So you have to know all this. Now, coming back to the point which I said, is biotech going to be a mass employment generator? Only in 2 fields it is going to be mass employment generator. That is computational biology, bioinformatics, and AI/ML. These are the 2 fields which is closely interlinked, by the way, where you will see mass employment generation. So anyone who is trying to do anything else, he needs super specialization. But anyone who's trying to do something in computational biology, bioinformatics, and AI/ML and has a right launch pad will definitely win. And that's exactly what Biotecnika does. Our Biotecnika CRO gets contracts from abroad for various research, and we invite our students also to participate in that. Of course, you have to take the training before you participate. And once you do the participation, you get a work experience letter and participation certificate also. And then you're ready for the world. Then we place you in different companies. Just today morning, I found a job opening posted on LinkedIn by the co-founder of Basecare. And he says that I'm looking for bioinformaticians who have 3 to 4 years experience and of course very high salary. But if you invest in your career today, you will be there 3 years from today, right? So bioinformatics and AI/ML is going to be mass employment generator. But the truth is, biotech is already undergoing a revolution. Biotech is not the next revolution. Biotech is here. It's happening right now. The question to be asked is, are you ready? There are 4 steps to get ready. The first is complete your degree. Very important, foundation. The second is gain hands-on experience and data analytical skill set. Of course, you can do all of that in Biotecnika. Third would be go ahead and do a project, which of course you can do through Biotecnika as well. And the fourth, gain work experience, publish papers. Once you've done this, you've built a reputation for yourself. Nobody will say that you are a fresher. And then opportunities will open their doors to you. Even when people write 3 to 4 years, they always mean 1 to 2 years if in case you are smart. So be smart. Invest in the technologies of the future, and then you can get jobs in the core field. Now for those whose answers I could not meet in this video, I'll come back in the next one. But for that, I need to know what's your question. So put that down in the comment section. Let me know what's your question and I'll make a video on that. All the best.